Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. Big strides. Look at him go. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down at the 2. So close. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. First and goal. Barkley is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and goal at the 3-yard line.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Give that sack to the Kobe Dean. They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's third and goal. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a fourth down.
Easy, 63. Hey, let's go.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had the play call on fourth and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And on the opening drive of the ball game, the defense comes up with a goal line stand. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. Second down, here's Barkley again. And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with third down coming up. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Here's Hurts to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And an Eagles first down. A gain of 12. And an Eagles
Up the middle with Barkley. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
At the 24-yard line.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Hurts. Now he'll tuck this and run. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Throwing is Hurts. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. They'll set up a throw. He'll try to pick it up himself. He's going to look downfield for Barkley. exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball. And that one was picked off.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Jordan Davis, just a monster on that play, stopping it from going anywhere. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. From the gun, it's Hurts. And this one complete to Smith. Will go down as a gain of 6. And all of a sudden here, it's third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Out of the gun now on third down. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up fourth down.
Well, they've moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to, again, amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line.
63, 63.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Elliott good with a PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
And an Eagles first down.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. This is Smith with a grab. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Eagles first down.
They'll look to throw again. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he is going to lose yardage here. They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 20.
Back to throw again. And that will be incomplete with the clock down now to 13 seconds. Now it's 2nd and 10.
At the 21-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. Now back to throw. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. It's Noway Dean with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here. He's going deep for Brown. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Just the 1 touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Second half begins with a run from Barkley. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. Running again with Barkley on 2nd down. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Play action. Here's Hurts. He'll try to pick it up himself. And Hurts is intercepted. His 3rd of the game. It's Noway Dean with a pick.
The 3rd down pass. Intercepted. The Eagles take over 1st and 10.
They'll try and get this run game going. This is Barkley. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40. 2nd down and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 7.
They go play action with Hurts. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. First target, first catch, and a 1st down.
That's good for an Eagles first down.
Barkley inside handoff. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
2nd down, here's Barkley again. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley taking it in from 14 yards out. And the Eagles are an extra point away from drawing level. Elliott good on the extra point. And we are tied at 7. Nothing separating these 2 teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for 2nd down. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. Into space at the 45. And finally marked down at the 42-yard line. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a 1st?
You just had the feeling that sooner or later someone was going to come up with that one play. Neither team has really done a whole lot offensively, but here's one that pays off to the tune of big yardage, and it's one that could maybe get this group in gear.
A handoff, Barkley running left. The 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles have moved out in front here in the final minute of the third quarter. Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes the score 14-7.
14. Eagles 7. Jake Elliott to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up first and 10. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 at the 36-yard line.
From the 36, Hurts. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. They're going to look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Smith. And he is going to have an Eagles first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. The bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
It's Barkley on the counter. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
No, that wasn't an explosive run. That wasn't one that took it all the way to the house. But, boy, for a team that's had trouble running it the entire game, that's the kind of run they need, hopefully, to get themselves kick-started.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
No touch. No touch.
Running again with Barkley on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Here we go. 1st and goal.
Eagles first down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll try and run forward with Barkley. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there. But that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
Go. Set. No touch.
Another try for Barkley. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute. And now the decision is to go for 2. A gutsy call, and this, in effect, is your ball game right here. And they do not get it. It's incomplete. They went for the win, and the big gamble does not pay off.
13. Jake Elliott.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
ready at the line. This Philly offense set to go. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game, 1st and 10 here. So fly, Eagles, fly. It's a victory for Philadelphia. And this